because the 1-1 is yeah, right. Oh look, it actually works when you go in this direction. Sort of. I mean, like, it works vaguely correctly. So if I, maybe it'll actually seem like it's working if I walk in this direction. No. No. Actually, this might be working-ish. So yeah, actually I think it is working in the positive direction. At least if you only walk in the positive direction. So, yeah, maybe it just doesn't like the fact that we started exactly at 0, 0. So what if we started, like... that seems skeezy. Like, to be at, like, 0.01. But, I don't know. I don't care about skeezy right now. I just want to see what it does. No, I don't see why that would do anything. That shouldn't have any effect. If it does have an effect, I'll be furious. Good, good. So yeah, so apart from the fact that the initial setup is dumb, then I think it's actually working, kind of. I mean, if you can consider that working. So for example, if we move all of these things, like so, it's not going to be perfectly centered, but I think this should actually give, oh, oops, why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. Yeah, again, I don't know why it's like putting it stupid places, but just as a demonstration of like what I'm trying to accomplish, I think this, nope, that did not work. So, that's a special sort of weird. Oh, wait, maybe I'm making a strange assumption about this. Which one is this? Huh. Maybe. So, so, actually, yeah, hold on, I'm gonna try something real quick. Wait, no, I can't do that. Is it what you guys made me do? Is it because I collapsed these if loops, or these for loops? I don't think that would be the case. I'd be surprised if that was the case. Oh yeah, but I guess, just to, yeah, so look what happens if, I mean, that's ridiculous and dumb, but look what eventually happens if we start moving in this direction. Eventually, no, you're not going to do it this time. You don't want to do it. Alright, yeah, so now it's actually, like, working. Like, if I keep moving in this direction, this is what it's supposed to do. When you get to this border, it's supposed to move up like that. And when you get to this border, it's supposed to move over like that. So, like, it's partly working, except for all of the other things that aren't working. So, that sucks. And it's all math's fault. Alright, let me walk through this again, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, what happens in the 0 case? So 0, oh, yeah, maybe this is the negative modulo thing that we're seeing now. That makes sense, maybe? If this is the, yeah, that could make sense, I guess, if this is the negative modulo thing. So what do I want to do instead? I could just set up like a, yeah, whatever, I'll just do it manually. Cause dumb reasons. Hey! T. Briley joined the party. Thank you for following, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so, while, this is so lame. Alright, so float px equals, transform position.x. I'm basically gonna make up my own modulo. Uh, Azrael joined the channel. Thank you for following. Thank you. No, abs is like the opposite of what I want, I think. Yeah, abs is like the opposite of what I want. I'm just gonna do a manual modulo. The way, I think it might be taking the abs basically, or like doing something weird like that. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna do my own modulo. So while px px greater than uh, chunk radius oops, no, I don't need multiple lines. Px minus equals chunk radius times 2. So we're just going to modulo manually. While px less than, and like these are technically else. This is technically an else case, but whatever. Less than negative chunk radius. Px plus equals chunk radius times 2. Manual modulo. Manulo. Whatever. Well, oh, sorry. If you're new, or if you just tuned in, I can demonstrate it again. It's gonna look really screwy for a minute, but it'll eventually get there. We just need to get far away from the negative space. We literally need to get rid of the negativity. Alright, so this is what it's supposed to look like. So we're in the center of the world. This is like the zoomed out view of what we're seeing on this other side here. And the idea is that the world is going to procedurally the point of what we're doing here is to make it so that the player it always seems like the world is endless and they can go however far they want in any direction. And the way that we accomplish that, the way we accomplish that is we just clean up the world behind them and print new world ahead of them. So you can see I'm gonna move the explorer north. They're gonna move like upwards on the screen. So as they move upwards, the world disappears behind them and appears in front of them. And so this is all we'll ever see. On this screen, it just looks like we're continuing on through an endless landscape. And the same thing. So now I'm going to move to the right. So as the adventure moves to the right, the world cleans up behind them and appears ahead of them. So all the player ever sees is that there's always world, and there always will be world. But for some reason, math is annoying and whatever. Ninja Tito, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. And thank you for tuning in. Alright, so I'm actually going to define manulo, because whatever. So float manulo float v is going to be this thing that we're doing. Because we have to do it for x and for y, so we might as well just manulo it. Right, instead of this, so float px equals, or float p, or float rt equals v. Oh yeah, wait, no, I need another value. Float v and float m, I guess. So so instead of chunk radius we use m. Oh wait. I guess this is actually not. This is not a pure manulo. This is a modified version of manulo. So if anyone were to implement a manulo in their own title, they would want to do it slightly differently because I'm actually hey Remote's joining the party. Thank you for following, Remote. Thank you for tuning in. Um, uh, yeah, can you floor to? I don't need a floor to int though. I need to floor, or I don't need to floor. I need to floor to units of 30. So like, yeah. Let me know how that works, and I could do that, I guess. I mean, I guess I could do that, but whatever. Yeah, just divide it and then multiply it out again. That that works actually. Yeah, all right. So right, I considered that approach before, but I was like, no, modulo is going to be simpler. But yeah, maybe just go back to that approach. All right, so in that way, we would take yeah, forget this crump, uh, worthless, float px equals yeah. So if we did the other yeah, this was like one of the first things I thought of, and then I was like, no, it'll be easier to do modulo. But so mathf dot floor of what is it? Transform position dot x divided by chunk radius times chunk radius. Oh yeah, I guess this actually is cleaner too, right? Because now we just have to do. Oh, so this is chunk radius times 2. Times 2. Right. So it's pretty straightforward. Or actually, and I guess this one actually is 1. So it's not much cleaner, but kind of cleaner in a way, kind of, almost. The nice part will be if it works, right? Because if it works, then that's the important part. See how that goes. Whoa. Oh, right, I did Y instead of Z. I do that. I do that a lot. Oh, wow, and that wouldn't have gone well. Yeah. Alright, so save that. Service as. Hey, new follower! Miguel. I should really tone down my screen. Vesca? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I apologize. But thank you very much for following. I appreciate your viewership. Whoa, is it gonna work? Hey! Oh, who said that? Oh, who made that suggestion? Because you're a smart person. Who was it? TTK. You are the official smart person of the evening. Yeah, you win. You win the game. I'm gonna, because you saved literally the world, you literally saved the world in this project, I'm going to name this world after you. Or you get to name this world. So, whatever you want the planet to be in this narrative, you get to choose. It can't be offensive because this is a family-friendly stream. But you literally saved the world, and so you are the creator. You are the. Oh yeah, and I have to do it again on when we warp back to town. Oh shoot, we got a follower, and I wasn't paying attention. Hold on, wait, I'll look it up. I can't look it up on this computer. I have to look it up on my other computer. Because I have to thank you personally, because you're amongst my favorite people on the planet. Oh wow, I have a lot of emails. Testing guy _ Thank you, testing guy, for for tuning in. Thank you for following. Thank you for your viewership. Wow, today's been awesome, you guys. Today's been like super awesome. I just yeah, I am psyched to have had this opportunity. I feel, I don't know, oh wow, more TTK. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for saving literally the entire planet. Because uh, no pressure. You can wait till inspiration strikes you, and yeah, it's a standing offer. So whenever, oh wow, Jeremy went. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, if people did enjoy the stream today, tomorrow, yeah, sorry it got really buggy at the end, and sorry about all the modulo, but the yeah, whoa, look at all this. Zbegra, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. Thank you for your support, and welcome to the party. Yeah, welcome everyone. We're gonna be doing this again tomorrow. I think it's getting to be about that time of evening where I'm probably gonna start wrapping it up soon. But the yeah, the last thing I'm gonna do before I go is oh yeah, so right, so there's a follow button. Where is it? It's down, like there's a follow button down there, and then if you scroll way down to like the bottom of the info pane, there's a whoa, King Matt. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support, all of you. Yeah, if you scroll way down on the my info pane at the very bottom is my Twitter handle is at srsly_bz. So that's where I post like updates about what I'll be doing for the day and like when my stream's going live. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah, so the last thing I'm gonna do before I go is I'm gonna find a cool stream and kick it over in that direction because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So what's one that I enjoy? There are a lot online. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there have been a lot of streams online lately. It's pretty rad, huh? Did I miss more follows? Sorry, I kind of zoned out. Let me double check. I'm hoping I'm up to date on them, but if I miss any, then you are the most special of all, and I apologize. And so what's this guy doing?
He's probably gonna look pretty messed
All right. I only watched this guy for like for 5 minutes yesterday, but he was really good, and so I'm gonna kick it over. I'm gonna kick it over to is it Dark Made Games? I think that's what it is. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I had a blast. So I was thinking I might just jam on this project for today, but at this point, no. Well, for one thing, I didn't finish it. I didn't accomplish anything impressive or significant. So we definitely have to keep working on it. But I actually like the idea we came up with. So I think I want to work on it for a little while. And so if you guys come back at any point later this week, I hope to. Whoa, what? What was that about? That was weird. Oh, no, I know what that's about. Oh, and I know what some of the other weird stuff we saw was about, too. Alright, so, yeah, I have to, so we're not 100% done, but, I know what that was. It was because, I remembered it, too. I remember, so, sorry, this is really anticlimactic, but I guess I'm gonna fix that first, also. Uh, because, yeah, there's ooh. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Yeah. Oh no, that part wasn't you, TTK. That part's me. So you did well. The thing that I forgot, and I'm glad I tested for it because it will be important to fix, is that yeah, chunk pause. Oh yeah. All right. So huh. So oh, so here's something interesting. Huh. We can. There's only one case that we ever handle the center tile. The 1-1 tile. So we need this to figure out the placement of the 1-1 tile. Which means all right, so if Oh, but
to
hmm. Hmm.
rcty.
Yeah, so the gist is basically we can't always decide the chunk position based on the position of the position of
So why is it this
all right.
way?
So here we can't assume that the hero is standing on the center position, which is something that I mentioned earlier. Some people might have oh sorry. sometimes my narrative devolves down to that, but hold on. Yeah, we can fix this up real fast. So if so there's going to be one case where if chunks 1 1 equals null, there's only going to be one situation, or like there's only going to be only during the initial setup will this ever be true. So in the initial setup, we have to use oh, huh, huh. All right. So actually, we might need it. I mean, I might go about it this way, but actually, I think there might actually be a better way to go about this actually, which would be well, no, I mean we just still have to change this, but how do we want to change it? Uh, um, so yeah, we could just give precedence to the 1 1. Uh, just always do the center tile first. Although, then the way we set it up is a little less special. So I might change a bit about this or not. Yeah, maybe not. Uh, so hmm. So yeah, maybe instead of passing in the indices that we want. Oh yeah. Maybe passing the indices and the starting position instead of just going by transform position to x. So yeah, that seems like the cleanest way. Because a lot of times we'll want to be transform, etc., etc. But in some cases we won't. So we can just pass it in as needed. Uh, Mexican tacos. If anyone needs Mexican tacos, check out Sir Lol Troll Leader. He sells them in 3x2 and 5x3. He's got the hookup. And if you actually need my attention, oh, I guess maybe you weren't talking to me, just talking in general. But yeah, if you ever need my attention, please include my name in the thing, because then it'll highlight like bright red on my screen. All right, so yeah, no, we don't care about this actually. Uh, so we're going to use vector3 SNTR instead of transform position, and that's because did I ever get around to saying exactly why that is because of? And if not, it's because our hero can have moved off of the center tile, and so so we were assuming that the duder was on the center tile, but yeah, I guess if we go back to our diagram, like you don't just like this isn't the only way to approach it. You can also like if you go down here and you just like skirt this edge, it won't actually regenerate the map yet because it doesn't regenerate the map until you're all like until you've moved a distance into the tile. So then if you go all the way this way, like you're not like once you go over here and then once you cross that threshold, like the threshold, yeah, right about here. Um, Once that happens, it'll try and regenerate the map, but it'll kind of like if we're using the player as like the centered tile, then it'll think this is the center, where in actuality this upper part is actually still really the center. So now instead we're just going to pass in the center, and we're going to pass in the center based on a few factors. Specifically, yeah. So where are we calling chunk pause? Find all references. We called it the top, and at the top we do want to use transform deposition as the center. The center of the world, center of the universe. All right, save that. But then here we want to do something different. Here we want to what do we want to do? Oh, hey, remember that time that you guys said, "Oh, you are using excessive for loops"? I blame whoever it was that suggested that because actually we do need multiple for loops here. We need to do these in different well, no, nah, it'll just be easier to do it separately. So yeah, we're just gonna do separate for loops. You jerks who convinced me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna do the first half and then we'll do the second half. So we don't need 3 for loops. We don't need 3 loops of the type for loops, but we do need 2. I less than 3 I plus plus, and that's because we can't trust the hero's position to be in the correct location here. So we when we do the chunks pause, we can't use the position of the hero. We have to use the position of chunks II. We have to use the center chunk. And so by this, and the reason we have to do this last is because we have to let we can't do this until the center chunk has updated, and so yeah, so then we have to do this loop second, and so this is the new model for all that good stuff. Yep. Miguel Vesca, good call. Um, oh yeah, I can't kappa in real life because if I say kappa, all you hear is the word kappa. You don't actually see the kappa face. So hold on, wait. I've been working on this. Here's my kappa in real life. How was that? Was that a good kappa? Oh, I'll work on it. No, the brows were more down. All right, sorry. I'll work on that. But yeah. um. Chunks II. Yeah, well. Oh, wow. No, you're super smart. Because for one thing, it's not Chunks II, it's Chunks 1-1. So, thank you. And, wow. That is twice you've saved the world. Twice, TTK. You're like my good luck charm. um, Whoa, what happened there? You don't like that. Why didn't you like that? I don't know, because you're weird. Oh no, because I was in the middle of implementing this. Yeah. Woof, that would have been gross. You... TTK! Oh man. You get a, I was gonna say you get a producer credit, but that just doesn't really make sense in this context. So, no, what credit do you get? You get a technical advisor credit for this project. But, I'm gonna forget, hey, N2Ater, we did it! N2Ater fell asleep and then woke up and tuned in again for the very tail end of the stream. Gosh, good thing we found that bug, or else I would have signed off before N2Ater came back. N2Ater, if you guys aren't aware, is a prolific artist. He or she, I don't know. I tend to assume he, only because of demographic, but I apologize if I'm incorrect. N2Ater is the one responsible for the Mustache Tower. He composed this wonderful piece of art that we have now standing in the middle of our town. We have him or her to thank for this. So, yeah. I've been streaming for a while now. I think we're past 8 hours. I think. Wait, no. Yeah, we're past 8 hours. We're at like 8.5 hours. So, yeah. Isn't this brilliant? So yeah, this was the asset that I think had the biggest, like, of everything that we've done in the project. This asset had the biggest like impact on like my my view of like how good the project would turn out. It was after we got this asset implemented that I think my exact quote was, I don't know if it's AAA, but it's at least AA, because it's just it's just great. Just great. Oh, wow. And it took me so long to fix that thing that wow, what are you freaking out about? Oh, game object. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I forgot to use transform position. So yeah, not only is it chunks 1, not II, it's also dot transform dot position. So, yeah. And then I'll test this out, and then I'll probably wrap it after that. But the last thing I'll do before I log is I'll find a new the last thing I'll do is find a new stream, because the one that I was gonna kick it over to they already logged off, so apparently that one wouldn't have been very good. All right, so yeah, so we have to leave the center square in one direction, and then but before we get the map to regenerate, we have to get it to regenerate in a different direction. Yeah. All right. So now it's going by the hero for the initial map generation at the start of the game, but then now whenever the map updates, it updates based on the position of the center tile, and the center tile will always be consistent. So like, well, the hero can wander. The center, yeah. We did it! Yay! All right, so that's a much better note to end on, and it's in large part thanks to TTK. You're observant. You have an uncanny astuteness. You have an excellent sense about these things, and I appreciate that you chose to spend this evening lending your sense to our benefit. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna forget to I can't keep track of everyone's credits. I mean, I could at this point, because actually, the number of people participating has been a reasonable amount. But if you wanna, my Twitter handle is at the bottom of my information panel at srsly_bz. If you want to tweet at me how you want your name to appear in the credits and what job title you want listed, then I will I'll keep track of that there, uh, and then yeah, I'll make sure to get everyone in the properly credited. Because I don't have a very good memory. I'm sorry. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for watching. The last thing I'm gonna do before I go is I'm gonna find another cool stream that's online. I like to try and find like out of the way streams, like ones that might not jump out at you at first, and so I've been no, I don't like streams with background music. I'm picky like that. I just oh no, I think I know what this one is. I whoa, what so yeah, just a heads up. Uh, that's like that. That's like technically, I'd say that's over the line in terms of language. Typically don't want to. I wouldn't want to. I'm not gonna ban you or anything right now, or like time. I'm not gonna time you out or anything because I'm going offline in a second. Anyways, I think I'm actually gonna remove chat though, just so that it doesn't have to be on screen. Yeah, just to mention, I try and keep the chat family friendly. So, uh, yeah, I hate using the mod tools because I hate censorship, but I, uh, I sometimes I have to, and so I just wanted to let you know that's the sort of thing that would be over the line, and I have to use the mod tools when things like that happen. But I don't want to, so please and thank you for keeping chat family friendly. Sorry about that. I mean, thank you. No, thank you for your understanding. Um, so, yeah. I think we're gonna. Nah. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try one more stream, and then, oh man. Well, hey, new follower! Buttress, thank you for following. Yeah, so I just wanted to clear up the language thing because people have different policies about their chat and about their stream, and I just want yeah. So I can't expect people to know it in advance, but that's why I try and message that forward. I should probably put that. I should probably like add like a frequently asked question section, and I should probably put it there. All right, I think we're gonna kick it over to Robot Loves Kitty. So. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I had a lot of fun today, and I don't know. It was just really good. It was just a really good day overall. I mean, there was a little bit of frustration in there, but TTK saved the world multiple times, and everyone made like really great efforts to. Oh yeah, so I'm going offline pretty soon. Sorry, N2Ater. I know you just got up, but I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. So. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like what you saw, hit the follow button on the page or down at the bottom on my Twitter page, and you'll get updates as to when I'm going online. And I hope to see you all again, and I hope you'll come back to help finish up this project. Because I mean, we've been doing a lot of like the core like tech setup, but yeah, I've kind of intentionally been doing like the boring stuff up front, just so that we can get really creative once we have it all working and functional. So yeah, I hope to see you all again throughout the rest of the week as we finish this up. I yeah, I don't have more things to say. So I have to at a certain point I have to stop talking. And then I just have to wait because of the stream delay. It'll cut off what I'm going to say. So, oh wait. Oh, well, this is awkward. I forgot to type out the commands. Now I have to type out the command. Uh, Oh, did it? Woo, did it switch over? Okay, good. It switched over.